have a Beyonce moment? Should I do that? Yeah. This is more like a Mariah Carey moment.
Growing up doesn't mean forgetting the things that you loved as a kid. Take us, for instance. We're a couple of 80s babies who've traveled thousands of miles looking for memories in the form of comic books, collectible toys, and anything that brings up a good old-fashioned nostalgic feeling. We've met many new people, we've seen interesting new places, and we've made countless new memories in the process. Individually, we're known as Kat and Paul, but with our powers combined, we become Comic Trips, and we're inviting you along with us for our journey of pop culture exploration.
My gummy panda moment. It's depressing. Today we thought we'd give Katie and James a break.
Yep.
Because yesterday was a hefty day. We did a lot.
Super busy day.
So busy.
We're in Southern California and we're heading back home tonight, taking a super late red-eye flight. It's a short, quick, boom, kind of like snap weekend. There's a friend of ours who we met through doing the show.
So apparently in California, motorcycles can lane split.
Motorcycles are allowed to do whatever the hell they want, apparently, in California.
And it scares the out of us.
Yeah.
So if you see us like jump, it's probably because a motorcycle just lane split, and they come so close to your side view mirror.
A friend of ours that we met through the show, his name is Dylan Morrow. He runs a podcast called Nerd with an Opinion. The podcast is just, starting to gain steam and it's going. And Dylan discovered our show, I want to say like late last year or very early this year, give or take. And he gave us one of the coolest shout outs that I feel that we have ever had from someone that we didn't know yet. We call them friends that we haven't met yet. Dylan is helping with an event in Pomona, California. It's called Pop Expo. Now, I know the name, it might lead you to think that it's just like a Funko Pop thing, possibly, or you might take it as we take it, as it's just pop culture. As far as I know, it is a small-sized event at like the Eagles Lodge, Veterans Lodge, something like that, in Pomona, which was about probably a little over 45 minutes from where we were staying. And we made sure to keep Sunday open for an event like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to head to this event. First time the event is happening, and we're going to go see Dylan. We're going to meet Dylan. We're going to hang out. We're going to kind of see what the small independent show is like in Southern California, because we have experience, mostly in New Jersey with these independent shows.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I don't know what to expect. I know Dylan is set up there with his Nerd with an Opinion podcast. I'm not sure if we're going to have time to go on it, but we're going to try. We're going to do whatever we can. And we're just going to try and have like a fun little afternoon. It's about 11 o'clock. We'll be there in about 20 minutes or so. Going to hang out for a little while, but there is, a little bit of stuff that we have to try and make sure that we get done today before we head home.
Yeah.
Our flight leaves super late tonight.
Yeah, we have a red eye, but, we have to return the rental car, and we have to drive there. So apparently LA, everything is 11 miles away, but also 45 minutes.
We have found out that everything in LA is that exact distance.
It's like 11 miles, 45 minutes. We were asking Katie and James like where things are in relevance to where we were.
About 45 minutes.
45 minutes. Yeah, about 45 minutes.
About 10, 11 miles away.
And I'm just like, is everything in LA 45 minutes away? She's like, it's actually, it's 11 miles, but it's 45 minutes because of all the friggin' traffic.
The traffic here is unlike anything I have ever encountered in my entire life. I have driven through the worst Philadelphia rush hour traffic. I have driven through the Lincoln Holland Tunnel traffic in New York. We have driven through Chicago. I have never in my life seen anything like this before.
It's very bad.
It is incomprehensible.
What was it, almost midnight on a Saturday night?
Right, we went to see Ghostbusters last night, and
traffic.
We were leaving at like midnight, 12:15, and it was bumper to bumper traffic. This is on a 5-lane highway with an HOV lane.
Yeah.
It is incredible.
Okay, see, today is Pop Expo, and hopefully, if we have time, we may hit up Katie and James's local comic book shop. That's where they have their pull list and everything. We don't know if we're gonna have time, but if we do, I'm definitely excited to check that out. If not, we'll do that on a later date. So I guess we are headed out to Pomona. Is Pomona where Rob Zombie has his Halloween attraction?
I have no.
Is there like an amphitheater here or something? Pomona? I feel like this is.
Can't say I'm 100% familiar. Sorry.
Okay, well. We may need to come back here for Halloween if Rob Zombie has his All-American Nightmare thing here. Just saying.
Let's have a Sunday fun day in California.
Let's do it. Do it. Going to a Pop Expo.
Okay.
There's no traffic right now, though.
No.
All right, latest on the menu. By shielding the haters.
Hey guys!
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Bring it over here.
Yeah, it was
Thank you. You know what that feels like? Burning sensation.
Almighty, I feel my temperature rising. Higher and higher, it's burning through my soul. Oh, girl, 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 you're gonna set me on fire. Yeah. Oh, well, my brain is flaming, I don't know which way to go. Because your kisses let me fall like the fires amongst the fall, and it's like hot burning tar, you're burning up. Oh, ooh, ooh, I feel my temperature rising, rising, rising. Hey, hey, please won't you help me? I feel like I'm drifting away. Oh, burning, 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 nothing can cool me. Oh, Lord have mercy, I'm burning a hole where I lay. Yeah, because your kisses let me fall like the fires of must have fall, and it's like hot flaming tar, you're burning up.
This is Pop Expo, first year. On this beautiful Sunday afternoon in Pomona, California. My dad and my uncles have been collecting and doing toy shows like this for, I don't know, decades. And they're getting older, and I thought, hey, like, why do we have to go all the way up to Orange County or LA to sell toy shows? Let's do our own. We rented this hall, it's a local hall.
We're able to bring it closer to home too for us all.
Closer to home.
Because we have a great antique scene over here in Pomona.
Down the street, right down the street.
Frankenstein's is very far away, which is a very much so a California thing, I suppose.
Yeah. It was gonna be a toy show, and then Dylan was like, let's bring in the cosplayers, let's bring in the comics. So that's why it's Pop Expo C.C.C, comics, collectibles, and
Cosplay.
Cosplay, yeah. And Dylan came up and helped me with the whole cosplay culture and the connection to all that. And he's doing his live podcast, Nerd with an Opinion. The genesis of it kind of started with my family's doing the shows for quite a while, but it was started as an internship. My professor's like, you want to be an entrepreneur? He's all, why like sit in the office all summer getting someone's coffee, you know, like just do your own thing and I'll give you internship
Start
credit.
your own business.
Start my own business. So this is it. This is my own business. And I get my business internship credit and I make money too. So that's kind of cool. And this guy got
And in a few years, we're going to be just as big as San Diego Comic-Con.
I think so.
It's going to happen, you know.
You guys,
Alrighty. Hey, look at that. What a pineapple tree, literally a pineapple. Look at that. Oh, tropical.
You guys, we kidnapped James. We kidnapped him.
Katie is currently indisposed, so we are going to head to their LCS.
Which stands for Local Comic Book Shop, if you're not aware.
How often do you go here?
We hit it when we're home. We'll go every weekend. But since on the road so much, probably once every 3 to 4 weeks. But yeah, these guys are great. They pride themselves on being a comic bookstore, as the owner, Edward, will describe it. Meaning, they specialize in graphic novels and current issues only. They don't really have back issues.
Okay.
So that's why we use Spiro's Heroes as our supplemental for
Back issues.
Wow, it's so awesome that you have that ability.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So it's a good place to go for when you're trying to get what's out now.
Yep.
Or
all the latest books. If you're a current collector of the issues that come out each week, month, every 2 weeks, it's great. And to get graphic novel collections. So if you are squirrel your issues away, but you want to read the stories, it's like a perfect 1-2 punch.
That's awesome. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
And, well, I mean, we went to Back Issue Heaven yesterday, and we went to Toy and Collectible Heaven yesterday, so why not go to
Comic book.
a shop that is not all too different from your shop?
Level Up, yeah.
From Level Up. A lot of newer issues.
We'll see, yeah.
Cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we're sitting in traffic. We're doing about 22 miles an hour like we've been doing around the entire greater Los Angeles area the past 3 days. So
Great. It's great, isn't it?
Yep, it's 11 miles and 45 minutes away. That's a running joke this weekend, is everything from where we are is 11 miles and 45 minutes away.
Actually, the good news is it's only this exit right here, Winnetka.
Okay,
Sick.
so we'll be there in 26 minutes.
Cool.
Perfect. All right, so Collector's Paradise. That was
That
bad,
was
sorry.
so bad.
It's same hand. Here.
Certain lumberjane variants. This is an awesome store. I found the Green Ranger action figure. I haven't been able to find it.
Which ones do we have so far?
We have all 4 now. All 4 that have come out. Couldn't find this anywhere. Just sitting on the wall. I'm like, excuse me, is this on cover price? He's like, yes. Okay.
That's a sign of a good store right there.
Big old man.
Collector's Paradise has been open for over 22 years now. Yeah, I think we're the best store in the San Fernando Valley, and obviously in my opinion. My name is Nick Ignacio. I'm the manager here at Collector's Paradise. I've been working here for about a decade now, actually. You know, we sell comic books and mainly newer books and graphic novels. We also do Magic the Gathering tournaments. Right now it's really busy because we have a lot of Magic players in the store. Our main focus though is customer service, right? Because the idea is like you can buy comic books anywhere, but you can come here and you can get recommendations. It's almost like you're kind of hanging out and talking about comics here, and that's kind of what we try to do at this store. We get a lot of people, we do a lot of events. We also have a store in Pasadena, and so we'll have events at both stores. We don't really do a lot of back issues. We mainly do, the only back issues we carry are Silver Age, so we'll have a lot of like older X-Men, older Avengers stuff, older Justice League.
At this point, I don't even know why I even bother. I literally forget my book every possible chance that I can. Every single time. Been doing this forever now, and I literally can't remember to bring my book with me, ever. Someday I'll learn. I should just get what I have tattooed on me. Might be a better way to remember.
I've done a bad thing. Oh, this is so excited.
Not bad?
Yeah,
Not bad?
Bad at all.
Yeah.
this is awesome.
Great.
Yeah.
Great haul.
Good haul, yes.
Did you put my points on his account?
Yeah, he did. He just added it to
Cool.
you.
Ding.
Today is Sunday. It's our last day here in California. It's kind of bittersweet. I don't want to leave, but then the part of me that sees all the traffic is like, no.
Where we live, there's not a lot of traffic whatsoever. There's not. Every now and then something will hold you up for a minute or two, like at a long light, but here it's, they said it perfectly, it's hurry up and wait.
Just sit here.
It's just nothing but traffic.
Yeah.
Everything is 11 miles or 45 minutes away.
Today we hit up Dylan Mora's event out in Pomona. He was helping run it with his friend Daniel. It was an event that he had to do for a final project. He gets credit for it.
Yeah, it's an internship thing.
Yeah.
And they wanted to see him put together the event. Dylan and his friend got this Eagles Lodge? Is that what it is?
It's an Eagles
It's a
Lodge.
lodge, you know, Moose Lodge, VFW type spot.
It's not a moose pass.
Not a moose purse. And yeah, they put on this cool little event. It was awesome. There wasn't a whole ton, but then again, the room wasn't all that big. The fact that they did an event, period,
Yeah.
and they want to keep doing it is really
They
awesome.
want to keep it in Pomona, they
Right.
said.
We became acquainted with Dylan over the internet, and he became a friend through Facebook and Instagram. He runs the Nerd with an Opinion podcast. It's a great little podcast. He gave us an awesome shout out before we even knew him.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to him yet, you need to. It's on SoundCloud. We'll post a link,
Right.
so you guys won't miss out on that. You need to check it out.
The thing is, we didn't actually pick anything up from the show because we had to run to our car to get admission, as it was anyway, and then I only had a $100 bill and nobody could break it, so I unfortunately couldn't buy anything. But we did his podcast.
We did the podcast.
We had a good
outside.
time.
That was fun.
We hung out.
They had tacos being served.
Right, there were tacos, and then
Tacos.
there was some Lord of the Rings like board game, like live action type little mini games playing.
Yeah.
So then once that was done, we actually made the trek back here to where Katie and James live. We picked up James and we went to
Collector's Paradise.
Collector's Paradise. It is James and Katie's local comic book shop.
It is. It is a Collector's Paradise. If you are a collector of current comic books, and statues, graphic novels, and the card games like Magic and stuff, go to Collector's Paradise.
This is a spot that they visit all the time.
Oh
a few
my
times a
gosh,
month.
yeah. Also, if you are new to comics and you want to pick up a decent chunk of a run, go to Collector's Paradise because they'll have quite a few back issues of current books. They had Lumberjanes is out to number 27 so far. They had all the way to 14 on the wall. So that I really enjoyed because sometimes you get discouraged. You're like, man, there's only one on the wall and this has been out for a minute, so like I'm gonna have to go find 14 issues. No, you can, at this place, they make it pretty easy for you to pick up a run and start reading it. And then, if you don't want to pick up single issues, they have tons, and I mean tons, of graphic novels. If you're not into collecting single issues, or you're into collecting single issues, but you want to keep them really nice, and you don't want to really necessarily read them, you want to pick up a trade paperback or a graphic novel in that instance.
This place has a good mix. I'll be honest, I'm not usually 100% yes, like gung-ho on a shop that carries all new stuff. However, I like it when a shop is balanced. They have a couple cases up front by the register with their back issue selection. It's a good mix. That with the board games that they do, and then there are dice games and things like that, and even the art gallery in the back.
There was a Magic tournament going on where they were. It wasn't a game that's been out. It's a new set.
They're testing.
It was like the beta mode of Magic where they open up packs. Like these are not their cards, and they test the game. That's actually kind of cool.
I didn't know that was a thing.
This shop also does tons of signings. So they like to keep things moving and keep things fresh, and they constantly have artists and authors in there signing, which is so cool because actually I picked up a book that was signed and I didn't even know it. So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
What'd you pick up?
I picked up there was a ton of Lumberjanes on the wall.
You had a good day.
I did. I had a good day. They have a good connection with Boom. I love me some Boom. And they had their own Collector's Paradise issue of Lumberjanes Gotham Academy #1. I picked up some more Lumberjanes Gotham Academy stuff here. And then I picked up the connecting covers. So, as you can see right here on the bottom, this was signed by the artist China.
Where's the other cover?
Really cool. Oh, it's right here. These are the connecting ones. So they go like this, and they are connecting covers. So I picked those up, and then I could not find the Green Ranger action figure variant from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers line. Wow, I totally blanked. I have Paper Girls Volume 1 on the way from Level Up, so I grabbed 6 and 7 because I don't want to have to miss out on it if I really enjoy that book. And, oh, also, one more thing, I also grabbed Bravest Warriors Volume 2 because I'm reading Volume 1 and the store by me does not carry Volume 2.
I have to say this is now the 6th season of us doing what we're doing, and I am so happy and I am so proud that you are like, you know, I'm a massive back issue guy, and I read a couple current books that are out, but very few.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, are just like diving in head first with Boom Studios and everybody else, and you're finding the comic books that you love. I'm so happy that that's how it's going, because when we first kind of started out, a lot of it was like, it was like me getting a lot of stuff and like, oh, I found a thing. But now you're like,
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Get it? Boom Studios? Yeah, I like to do all my reading in the bathtub too.
I wouldn't do comic books in your bathtub, #1, because I don't fit into most bathtubs, but #2, I'm extremely anxious with having my books. Like, I don't read a lot of my books that I get that much anymore, because I read most of them when I was younger.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll do a refresher, but I like keeping them. I'm kind of a museum piece type guy. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like that, but that's how I am. I went kind of light, but kind of more like, I want to say quality over quantity, at least in my opinion. First thing I picked up was actually comic book encyclopedia. Now, the reason I picked up a comic book encyclopedia is because I love learning, I love reading about the history of things, and the fact that you never know everything, no matter how much you think you know, and you never stop learning.
Can I see this?
Yeah, this is about 400 pages
this is heavy.
of comic book history.
Is this going into your checked bag?
It's probably
carry-on.
It's going into my carry-on, and I'm gonna read that on the way home from California. So let's just say you want to know about Commandy. Let's just say you want to know about The Flash 2. Let's just say you want to know about The Elongated Man. This has a nice little excerpt from all those areas that you could think of for like the past 70 years of comic books. Very colorful, very succinct reading. The problem that I always had, and one of the main reasons I started reading comic books, was because I had such a difficult time paying attention to anything and everything growing up. I could not maintain my concentration.
Have ADD?
I was never diagnosed. I'm not going to say that I had technically ADD, but like I was never diagnosed because my parents could never afford to send me to the doctor. But I had the worst time concentrating, sitting still, and comic books got me to read.
Oh.
And I think it's an incredible way to get young kids to read because it gives you pictures, it gives you action. I love encyclopedias like this. This is like the first 75 years of Marvel book that I got.
Yeah.
The giant one.
Sitting on our
I
coffee
will
table.
love any type of encyclopedia style book, especially when it comes to things like that.
Fun fact, my mom put me on Ritalin when I was in grade school. Literally Ritalin. I had to go to the nurse's office every day after lunch and take my pill.
That's not fun at all.
No, it's not, because I was on Ritalin. Mom, thanks for buying into the 90s everyone has ADD thing and putting me on Ritalin.
We love you, Gene. Sorry if that made you feel bad.
That is totally why I am the way that I am today.
Okay.
Ritalin. PSA, don't put your kids on a Ritalin.
As far as back issues go, kept it kind of light, but more quality over quantity, like I was saying before. And I grabbed Uncanny X-Men number 118, $19.99. It's that price sticker. Yeah, it's a little bit higher towards the end of what we normally go for, but this is a pretty high grade issue here. This camera is full over here. This one is about to die. I'm getting unbelievably frustrated with our situation right now.
You're
and
fine.
It's like, I just want to get through this.
It's fine, we're in California.
Yeah,
man. Just chill
California.
out, man. Totally, dude.
The other issue that I grabbed was Uncanny X-Men number 124. I believe this was around 14 bucks or so. Again, another fairly high grade copy. I have to hide my face or else it won't focus. These are old issues. This is 1979 we're talking about here. So these are 35-year-old issues. And Katie's home. Roscoe, get her. Katie just came home, so Roscoe went flying off the hook. Anyway, Uncanny X-Men number 126. Only grabbed 3 back issues. That's it. Boom. Quality over quantity. It's fine.
We got the video
We got the video done.
High five.
We've had a great time in California, and it's going to be a long flight home. Cannot wait to... Katie!
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, you guys!
We've been having like the worst time just recording this whole
Battery
video.
keeps
Battery
dying.
died. That
This
phone is
is
full. Yeah.
What's happening?
Yes.
Roscoe starts barking.
That's great.
Roscoe.
I love it.
All right, guys.
That's your wrap up?
Dun, 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 dun.
That's your wrap up? That's what you're doing?
Autobots.
California!
Oh my god, that's so loud.
Yeah, well.
This is a shit show.
Overall, we've had an incredible weekend in California.
Oh wait, what do we give Collector's...
Come on!
What do we give Collector's Paradise?
Oh, obviously we give Collector's Paradise 2 thumbs up.
Man, I'm trying to do my job here.
Oh.
Don't yell at me, I'm trying to do my job.
Oh, okay.
Let me do my job.
It's season 6. Welcome to the party.
So, anyway, I give Collector's Paradise a giant thumbs up.
I just gave it a thumbs up, and I'll give it a thumbs up again.
Highly recommend the shop if you're in the area.
It's a good
Apparently
mix.
There's 2 shops though.
Yeah, there's one in Pasadena.
Yeah, 2 shops.
well?
Dose shops. Shoppies. Shop. Shoppy. Shop.
Chopez.
Chopaz.
Chopaz.
Alrighty. Autobots.
Go to the airport.
Okay.
Go to the airport. Gonna fly home. Gonna fly all the way. You don't like being interrupted?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
Sassy! Oh my god. Get your out of my pit. Autobots. Stop. Oh my god, I'm gonna pee.
Oh, don't pee.
It's for Katie's nice chairs.
Not on the furniture.